Hello, today we are going to be making boiled fruit cake. So first of all, here in this saucepan I have 12 ounces of water, 12 ounces of caster sugar and 8 ounces of butter. Now I need to add to that this 2 pound 4 ounces of mixed fruit, and I'll be putting this in here and I'll be bringing this to the boil. And it has to simmer. Once you bring it to the boil, it has to simmer for 10 minutes, and then you must let it cool before you can proceed with the rest of the recipe. So give me 2 minutes to get this onto the stove and I'll be back shortly. Now that this mix has been brought to the boil and simmered for 10 minutes and I actually have let it cool, we can proceed then to make the boiled fruit cake. Now, in this bowl I have 1.5 pounds of self-raising flour. I have 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and I have 2 teaspoons of ginger. We will need these 3 eggs, but I've also added a teaspoonful, a rounded teaspoonful of baking soda in here. So what I'll do here is I'll now pour this into the mixer. And again, it becomes an all-in-one method very quickly. Get that all out. And into that I will add this 1.5 pound mix with the spices and the baking soda in it. And of course these 3 eggs. Get this wee cut right down. We're just going to turn this on. Oops. Got to plug it in. Just let that combine. It'll take a wee minute or two, but it'll come together pretty quickly. Okay, that's us, we're good to go. It's still warm because there's slight heat. There's slight heat in your fruit and syrup mix that you had on there heating. You don't cool it totally. You have to have a wee bit of heat in it too. Now, what I'm going to do here is my usual. Fill these tins. Now, I usually put on a mix to do 6 tins, but I've cut it back slightly here today, just for the sake of this video. I do need these for an occasion, but I can bake the rest of them after this is done. Just get that off like that. This is a lovely moist fruit cake. So we're nearly there. Whenever we have this done, we can rub Peter to pay Paul to make sure that they're all even. So just take a wee bit out each one. Not matter too much. Okay, get rid of these gloves. And I'll be back shortly. Right now, these have been in the oven for an hour, just over an hour actually. I took them out before the hour and a half. You need to keep a wee eye and just make sure once the knife comes out clean, they are ready. So this is them. I've cut into one to let you see what it's like. So I did a quick tidy up there while I was waiting on them cooking. So just a recap of what was in the recipe. And in the pot that I put in the stove, there was £2 4 ounces of mixed fruit, there was 12 ounces of water, 12 ounces of castor sugar and 8 ounces of butter. I boiled that to the boil for 10 minutes and then I let it simmer, and then I left it to cool. And then in the bowl I had 1.5 pounds of self-raising flour, 2 teaspoonfuls of mixed spice, 2 teaspoonfuls of cinnamon and 2 teaspoonfuls of ginger, and 1 rounded teaspoon of baking powder, and to that I added 3 eggs along with the boiled fruit mix, and I just mixed it as an all-in-one and put it in the tins, and that was it. So that's your boiled cake, so enjoy. Thank you very much.